Bueno, we welcome back NYC Celebrates Women, an organization with a mission to amplify the businesses of women of color entrepreneurs to build generational wealth through networking, health and wellness, investment, mentorship, philanthropy, and tech forward. And they announced their sixth annual Step by Step Women of Color Entrepreneurs Conference, hosted by yours truly. That's right. And NYC Celebrates Women continues to champion women of color entrepreneurs and small businesses, fostering a community of empowerment, education, and economic growth. And joining us to share more, we welcome NYC Celebrates Women's co-founder, Genie Pimentel, and Operations and Vendor Relations Director, Lorenia Henriquez. And welcome, 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 ladies.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Well, we are so happy to introduce another sector of NYC Celebrates Women.
Yes.
I love that they've chosen to now present different faces in representing the organization. We're 6 years in the making, right? And I say we because, I've been your host for 4 years now, as well as your production consultant and so forth. And it's been really lovely to just see how this has just developed into the community that it is today.
Yes.
So that being said, Genie,
Yes.
You also play a really strong role because you've had a history at the Harmony Club, the magnificent venue that this event is held at on Fifth Avenue. And let's talk a little bit about your inspiration behind presenting it there.
Well, for me, it's very special at the Harmony Club, Fifth Avenue, which is actually I was one of the ones that started having someone thinks of people of color
Right.
at the Harmony Club.
Right.
So that's very special to me.
Right.
Being there for 22 years
Right.
and seeing it grow, and it's just very excited to have us there.
And I'm so happy you opened up with that because here's the thing. When I first attended the Step by Step conference, that was the first thing that crossed my mind. I was like, wow, what a wonderful place to be in, sharing our community in a venue that wouldn't necessarily normally see us.
Yeah.
Well, being there for 22 years and being a great employee,
Right.
they opened the doors for us. It's actually a private social club, members only.
Right.
So
Right. And here we are in our 6th year, right?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if this is 6th-year Harmony Club. I know it's my 4th year there.
it's going to be the 4th year at the Harmony Club.
At the Harmony Club. Look at
Yes.
that.
Yes.
So we're doing something right.
Yes,
Yeah.
they love us there.
They
They love our
really do.
energy.
That's beautiful. That's
Yes.
beautiful. And it's important that we have these conversations because we
Yes.
need to be in these spaces. And that's what
Exactly.
this conference is about.
It's about that.
Right.
Damn
And
space.
so one of the themes is who to bring to the table.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk a little bit to you because Lorena, you also manage the actual vendors.
Yes.
However, you're also a small business owner
Yes,
yourself.
I am.
As we all are, right? Because you are an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Right. And so that's us. And then there's the conference itself. But
Yes.
let's talk a little bit about the vendors and what that looks like for you in organizing it.
Coming into the NYC Celebrates Women, I actually started as a donor. I was friends with Natalie, who was the other co-founder, and we connected being entrepreneurs, and that led to the first time I went there, I just really loved it and the community aspect of it. I think as a small business owner, just as an entrepreneur, but also an entrepreneur of color, it's hard. It's a very specific journey, and when you're grateful to meet other people that are on a similar journey, that support is very important. So I felt it there, and that's why I've been part of it for all the years that I've been a part of, because you can see it the moment you go in, and not just the amazing rich content that you get as a guest,
As a participant, yeah.
but also just the community.
There's a welcoming.
Yes.
I know, and it doesn't
Yes.
matter what level of entrepreneurship you're
yes,
on,
yes.
right? We have startups, and then
Yes.
we have seasoned, and it's intergenerational. I might add. I love
Yes,
that too.
yes.
Yes.
Right, because I believe it's the age range is like from 18 to plus. That's it. That's as far
Yes.
as we're going because we have elders there as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so we learn from each other.
Right. We absolutely
support each
do.
other.
We absolutely do.
That's what we're there for.
Yeah, and so this particular year, it's themed for mompreneurs. It's not exclusive to mompreneurs.
Yes.
However, it is happening during Mother's Day weekend.
Yes, yes.
And I think that within itself is its own category.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the themes. Of course, also that it's also it's also always almost presented in May, which is
Yes.
mental health awareness.
Yes.
And this particular conference is very holistic, and it's so important for us to have that conversation because I think that's what you're talking about
Yes,
when you
yes.
say the welcoming. It's kind of like okay, this is not a wellness event, but yes, it is a wellness event.
Yes, exactly.
It is, yeah.
It's a networking and definitely an investment in yourself in
Yes.
obtaining information and elevating your business and networking. However, there's a wellness approach
Yes.
to the initiation.
And I think it's important because as an entrepreneur, you forget about that part because you're focused on building your building,
Right.
your company,
Right.
sustaining it. But part of that is the wellness aspect of it. And I think because it's a foundational part of NYC Celebrates Women and this conference in particular, like you said, the holistic part of it is felt the moment you go in and the moment you're in there with everyone around you. So it's beautiful that is what keeps growing and keeps becoming the most obvious and most apparent and most felt aspect of it.
Yeah, and I want to say, even from my perspective, in holding the space, right? Because I hold the space for us,
very
right?
well.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Genie. Is the authenticity.
Yes.
That and there's no pretentiousness. There's
No, yeah.
superiority being exercised. There's more of like, let me hold your hand wherever
Yes.
you are.
Exactly.
That's what
Right.
we are.
And
Yeah.
then we offer the information to get you to the next place.
Yes, correct.
And so, Jeannie, I want you to speak to the fact that this particular year, which is unique, our keynote speaker is a mother-daughter duo.
Love it. It came out because it's Mother's Day's weekend.
Right.
And their name is Yvette and her daughter Kiana. They are the founder of Vita Hair Growth. And they're going to be there, and I'm excited for them to join us this year, which is perfect for Mother's Day weekend.
They have a hair product, right? And they're
Mom and daughter.
that's really that's
We were blessed
phenomenal.
to have
A
that.
duo, yeah. And then of course there's 25 women being honored, which I don't think we have the time to go down the list, but we have some pretty like established speakers as well.
Yes.
Yes.
I do we know them by name, by heart? I'm trying to see if I can find them. I know we've got the keynotes of Be the Essentials, right? That's
Yes.
the hair
And
product.
We have Frida, Chiara Figa, so
She's the CEO of Luna Magic.
Luna Magic.
Of Luna Magic.
She was a keynote speaker last year, actually.
Correct, I remember. That's right.
Yeah,
The
it was-
one that appeared on Shark Tank.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and I
then-
understand based on a meeting that I heard that I
Yeah.
heard right that she actually took one of another member that was a participant
Yes.
at NYC Celebrates Women, grabbed her hand, and now helped her, I guess, expand her business into the retail market. I mean, I don't know if it's precise to say, but I understand that they're working on having her in Walmart.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yes. That's what-
Okay,
I know.
we're talking about Isabel Rojas.
Yeah.
Healing looks good on you.
Yes.
Her candle package. Oh, so that excites me.
Yes.
That's his right. NYC Celebrates comes in hand. To come
Right,
in,
exactly.
Come in.
Right,
But Jessica Spalding too as well.
right.
Which is
The Harlem Chocolate Factory.
She was a
Yes.
keynote speaker in 2023. She's going to be again joining us this year.
As a panelist, right?
a
So this
panelist.
is what I'm saying. Like, it's very interesting because they were keynote speakers, and now they've chosen to come back and
Yes.
share on a panel level because, again, it's a community.
Community.
Who else?
We're there to each other. Those are the two that we're doing panelists. So what else we have?
We also have a special guest. I'm not sure. She's not a panelist, but we're honoring her as well. Is the owner of La Cou Cafe, Cassandra Davimar. We honored her last year, so she will be returning as a special guest.
Nice. And then, of course, we have Kim Marshall.
Ken Marshall.
And she does marketing. And I understand there's going to be some financial sections, right? Where financial literacy.
With Chase and TB Bank as well. They're going to be there.
Right, and then there's the speaking to understanding the importance of balancing your books.
Yes. Oh, yes. The Ramona, I think her name. Cardona. She's a CPA.
And anybody else? I'm trying to go.
So many beautiful women.
Right, but the idea is that we're tapping into all these different sectors within building a business.
Yes.
So that the information is accessible.
Yes.
Yeah, and as well as the individuals who can help move it forward, right?
Yes.
And so, on that note, can we share a little bit of about the vendors?
Yes.
Like, there's a lot, right?
So
there's 15 vendors.
We have 15 vendors. A lot of them are returning vendors, which we're always appreciative of.
And if they come back, that's because they're doing well.
Yes.
No, it's important that we say that.
Yes.
It's important that we say that. Here's the thing, guys, right? If people are returning, that means we're doing something right.
Exactly.
And if the vendors are returning and there's more vendors, that means they're making sales.
Yes.
Right. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
I
it's
love
important
that. It's true. It's true. And since I became the director of vendor relations, I've been very grateful to see just the reactions, because I'm getting the testimonials while I'm there, and they always have an amazing time. And like you just said, that is why they return to us, because we share it with them first when we're planning a conference every year, and with no hesitation, they join us again, which makes you feel good, because, like you said, we're doing something right. But the vendors range all the way from jewelry to skincare to children's books, as well as a couple of services and then the exciting thing is that for the first time, we actually have a mother-daughter vendor. She sells fabric flowers and decor, and they reached out to us saying, like, we know that this is an adult event, but she actually brought her daughter last year, and they had such a good time. And this is her daughter's first business venture. So
how old is her daughter?
She is
18.
No, she's actually like 14.
Oh wow, that's really young. Oh wow, oh nice.
So the mom is encouraging her business venture. She will be along there with her. We love the idea, and I'm excited to see, because she also has a podcast. She sounds amazing. So I can't wait to meet her in person. But
boy, she got a nice plug here on the show. I know. What's her name?
Valentine's Gifts and Decor.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, so and it also goes with the theme of mompreneurs, and it's beautiful how everything ended up. Part of it was also organic, which I think happens in a planning process. So it really shows, again, like what you said, that when you create this community, this holistic community that feels like a safe space, you just people just start attracting themselves towards it, and because they feel safe and they feel welcome. So it's beautiful, and I'm very grateful.
Yeah, and it's an all-day event. It's from 9:30 to like 4:30.
Yes.
And the reason the vendors do well is because we actually block out a bulk of time during breakfast, so that people are networking, and it's not just jumping from one speaking engagement to the other.
Yes.
And then we do it during lunch as well as after the event.
And that's another good thing about it, is that the space allow us to, there's a buffet, there's all day unlimited drinks.
Genie likes that.
It's a nice touch.
And they love that, and our gift bag is amazing.
Yeah, and the gift bag is amazing. But really, the idea.
And the sponsorship.
Yes, I know. You do a lovely job with that, Genie.
The sponsorship is great.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody does. Everybody.
Yes.
It's a collective, execution, and the way it's done is you can tell there's a lot of care put into it. Not that there isn't in the other summits. It's just that this one is very special, and it's not because I'm a part of it. It's because you feel it the minute you walk in, especially walking into this private club on
Yes.
60th and 5th Avenue. It's like, zoom, zoom, zoom,
Yeah.
right? And everybody gets decked out. Just saying, okay? And you're all welcome. I believe there's still seating available.
Yes.
Yes.
It does accommodate what? How many guests we usually have? Like 300 or something?
250.
250.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Tickets are still available, and they can find us on our Instagram, which is NYC Celebrates Women.
And men are welcome too, because
Right.
a lot of them say it's only for women. No, men should support us as well.
wonderful.
Exactly,
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Because, we're about inclusivity, mi gente. Men are welcome too.
Yes.
All right, once again, Genie Pimentel, NYC Celebrates Women's co-founder, and Lorenia Henriquez, Operations and Vendor Relations Director. And once again, NYC Celebrates Women's 6th Annual Step-by-Step Women of Color Entrepreneurs Conference is set to take place Saturday, May 10th at 9:30 a.m. at the Harmony Club, located at 4 East 60th Street in Manhattan. And for more information, follow their Instagram at NYC Celebrates Women. Stay tuned. There's more open when we return.